So I appreciate the spirit of the question, but I'll tell you, I've often been asked this question in a way that I've had to respond by first saying that I think it's very important to not operate from the assumption that black men are in anybody's pocket. Black men are like any other voting group. You got to earn their vote. So I'm working to earn the vote, not assuming I'm going to have it because I am black, but because the policies and the perspectives I have understands what we must do to recognize the needs of all communities. And I intend to be a president for all people. Specifically as it relates to what we need to do, to your point around economic opportunity. Yes, I started way before I was at the top of the ticket at what I called an economic opportunity tour, focused on black men.
Y'all need to step back. Y'all need to step back.
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Everything about to go up. Everything about to increase. I told y'all what was gonna happen if them people on the water, them people on the shoreline, them people who bring in our packages, I told y'all that things is gonna go south if they strike. And here it is. What's happening? How's y'all doing? I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show out here on the 1st. It's the 1st of the month. It is the 1st of the month. Get up, get up. Listen, time to pay people. Time to pay people. You knew that was coming. You knew that this was Halloween month. So just like you done bought your little Halloween outfit early, you could have went on ahead on the page of bills early. Go ahead on and get that stuff out the way so you ain't got to be worried about it. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app to say my procedure was postponed until the 21st. I'm here. Love you back. Appreciate that right there. Oh man, so they done push it on back. Listen, prayers going out to Phyllis out here in these streets. What it do. I hope that everything goes well on the 21st when you go around there to have your procedure. Prayers also going out to Miss Shirley and Jermaine. Miss Shirley and Jermaine, hope that y'all are doing well today. That's what's up. We need to be doing well. Listen, we got to take our health serious. If you're not taking your health serious, because there's so many of us who is not taking our health serious, and then we'll be falling short of glory, and then we'll be shocked that our life is going downhill. Yeah, I know you ain't got no time. I do get it. You got kids. I do get it. You work a lot of hours. I really do understand. I understand. What the one thing that don't understand, none of that you had done said, is your body. Your body don't care about none of that none of the excuses that was just made for why you cannot take care of your body. Your body don't give a damn. It's just like a car. It's just like a car. Your car don't care how much you love it. When something is about to break and something is on the verge of breaking, eventually it just go ahead on the break, no matter how much you care for the car. Things will break. Like your body will break out here in the doggone street. Tennessee is up in the building. What it do? Baltimore is in there bit.
in the bed with the little with my little la. That's what's up. Listen, hug up. Everybody need a hug. God, dog, we gotta hug one another. Show that we really love. Action word. Love. We supposed to feel on each other. We gotta touch one another. I do understand. I tell you that I love you all the doggone time, but y'all ain't like physical. That shit don't mean nothing. It's in one ear, out the doggone other. I'm trying to tell you, relationships is about touching on one another out here in these streets. Listen, I've been seeing a few things. I've been listening to a few things. North Carolina has went through it, y'all. North Carolina has done went through it. We got elderly folks had to climb up on their roofs. It remind me of New Orleans or Louisiana when the levees broke. You know what I'm saying? I wonder, is Biden gonna go to North Carolina and say stuff? You know, I never really understood. I never really understood, and I'm not taking a poke at like the president and or the vice president. I just never understood. So what does it mean? What really do it mean when the presidents and or the president's staffs visit a natural disaster area? Because truth be told, it takes away the resources because the resources is to secure the president. To watch out for the president when the people in that little city who has been devastated could be active in the community to try to help out what's going on with what's going on inside of the community. A lot of folks don't understand, like with law enforcement, fire departments, and all that stuff. All of that stuff is allotted to the president. So the officers that you would have in the community trying to help to save people and, you know what I'm saying, help to begin rebuilding and bringing out supplies and things of that nature, they is now tagged on to the president's detail. So I really never understood it. It don't change what happened. I do know some people, they feel like, oh, yeah, my president cares, and no, none of that shit right there. Listen, because once the president gone, you still ain't got nothing. You still ain't got nothing until them supplies come through. Don't none of that shit matter. So, that's just in my mind. Tennessee is in the building. What to do? Oklahoma City is in the building. Come on in. Texas up in the house. What's happening? He said it's the first of the month, so get it. I'm trying to tell you, cash your checks and come on. Say Trash Talking Tuesday. The DFW is around here. What it do? Look at that baby right there. The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say what poppin' Pastor Leggett? He thought him as a fire. What's happening? Man. Thank y'all for joining the player. Happy chili for dinner Tuesday. Shout out to everybody who's going to have a little chili out here in the street. I have not had chili in a good little minute, and I'm glad that you said something because now I got to put that there on the roster maybe next week or something. Maybe next week because I like to plan ahead. And I ain't been to the store in a good little minute, but I'm going to have to get to the store and get me some more ground beef because I used last ground beef on some tacos on Tuesday. I had tacos, I think that was last Tuesday, something like that right there. The 334 to go Monkey Town is up in the building. What's happening? He said YouTube faking with the notification, man. You know that, listen, they always treat me like they been treating me. So I ain't even much shocked when y'all don't get your notifications. It just is what it is, man. The 281 H-Town is up in the building. What it do? They say we short on likes and members. Yes, we is. I need your support around here in the doggone street. I need your support around here. Listen, I got something that I'm going to ask y'all. And I'm going to need like y'all full, y'all honest answer. I'm asking for truth. I'm asking for honest, and I am not going to look at you like you is the problem when you tell me the truth. I don't do that around here. No. I don't do that right here. I know that the masses do that right there. Salute Detroit is up in the building. Kentucky is up in the house. Said the 757. Bad news. Virginia is up in the building. Give y'all such a pat on the back. Y'all made it over 100 by 12 after the hour. I appreciate that right there. Bam. You say you talking about the strike. Yep. It is coming up. It's coming up in just a smidget. Just was waiting on them numbers to grow. They say, Willie, are you putting in your application for cuffing season? Ooh, hey. Winter coming. Winter is coming. I don't know. I might go ahead on and put in my little app. Now, why is this thing doing me like this right here? I ain't even much like that. Hold on. I'm trying to scroll down, make sure I'm hollering at everybody that need to be hollered at. You say, Willie, I still remember them dropping those MREs to us during Katrina. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit helps, boy, when that help is really on the way and that help get there. Gotta change your life right there, because at a time, like right before that help, you be praying that the help hurry on up and come. Memphis, Tennessee said the 901 is up in the building. What to do? They say, Willie, the president normally visits 72 hours after a disaster. They say not to interfere with security resources. Well, that must be something new, because a long time ago, I forgot what year that was. You may be right now. I'm in agreement. I'm not arguing that right there. But I do remember that the president used to come on around early, and then the people in the news, because this is where I had done got that there from. There was a sheriff, I forgot which county, state, whatever. He pointed out what I pointed out, and this was like over 10 years ago though. The president interfering, not on purpose, but by him coming through, it interferes with what other people could be doing. And that was a long time ago. So I'm glad that they had done changed it to the 72 hours then. That make a lot of sense right there. Shout out to George Bush for flying over. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Shout out to D-Boy for the $2 super chat. Say, take off today feeling real petty. Watch out. Ooh, feeling a little pet out here in these streets. And he say, Willie, they always hating on your channels. Yes. I think it's something wrong with my name, but damn it, that's the name that I got. He say, Willie, you are not showing up as live from the TV, but I can pull up from my phone. Say it's weird. Yeah. I was told that like a while back that happens. I have no idea why. I guess that's just a little, maybe it's a glitch. I don't know. I got a question because I am watching it now. I'm thinking about, should I become like a bodybuilder? I'm asking for a real answer. I need like a real answer. A bodybuilder. Should I become like a bodybuilder? I already like to spend time with myself, you know what I'm saying? So, and I be having to have stuff to do, so, you know, I be like, well, should I invest in my body like that right there? You know what I'm saying? Should I get like real cut and to have my arms out like that right here? You know, like, should I just bulk up? Thinking about bulking up. I don't know. You say don't do it like running. Oh no. Not to the point to where I have seen these dudes who have been in poor health. Their health is just crumbled because of things that they would do to get their bodies the way that they wanted their bodies. Oh, we ain't going that far. No. I refuse to use like the chemicals and all of the powders and all that fly stuff right there. No, we ain't doing that right there. But I am just thinking about like really going hard. He say, Willie, these babies be lusting you enough already. Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, it just be looking good. Like, listen. I gotta get. I'm gonna figure it out, y'all. I'm gonna figure it out. A lot of y'all say no. A lot of people say maybe, sort of, kind of, sort of. Yeah, that's what's up. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. You say why? You say you're already 6'5" and fine, but if it makes you happy, I don't know. I just be trying to try some stuff. I should be try to come up with some new things to excite my life and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You say don't skip leg day, can't skip leg day. And listen, I would not be one of them ones who like just work on my top part and don't do the bottom, or just work on the bottom and don't do the top. That is crazy to me. You got to do a total, like a complete workout thing, just in my mind. You say, Willie, it's my birthday. Can I get a wish? Happy birthday! Congratulations out here in these doggone streets. You done made a whole nother year. That's what I'm talking about. It's hard. It's hard to make it to the next day. But you done made it a whole nother 364 or 365, depends on the year. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. Enjoy your doggone day. Don't let nobody take over your day. I don't care if you got churn and your churn want to do something. Nope. Tell them nope. I'm doing what I want to do today. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy you. Congratulations one more again. That is a blessing. That is a blessing. They say Willie is having a midlife crisis. I don't know, y'all. I just be having to stay busy. I be having to stay busy out here in these streets. You say Willie don't pick up 500 pounds, say it's not worth it. No. I'm not finna be straining and my blood veins and vessels and shit showing out here trying to sit. No. I don't think, no. Listen, it's just some things that I'm not going to do. It's just some things that I'm not going to do. Man, let's go ahead on and get into a little something. Let's go ahead on and get into a little something, because a lot of people, they may not feel like this will not affect them. This is something that would affect every American in the country. This will affect everybody. Oh, before we do that right there, y'all please remember, go around to Pleasant Candles. Go around there to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. Pleasant Candles is candles. Everything is Willie poured. We have multiple fragrances. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes through my warehouse and gets out there to you. If you want your area, if you would like your area to smell better than it does right now, please go around there to PleasantCandles.com. That's what I'm talking about. Whoo, boy, that maple walnut just made me bite the whole goddamn can. I'm trying to taste something, or the bottle, or the thing, or the container. Yeah. You say that you stopped lifting heavy like 4 years ago. Yeah. I'm not trying to be a heavy lifter. I guess I just want to bulk up just a little. Well, I guess you got to lift heavy to bulk up and stuff like that right there. But I ain't really trying to go big. You know what I'm saying? I like 250, 300. But do it slow so the body can gain. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff like that right there, because I do understand once you lift the same shit, then your body get used to it, and then you got to go up some. I ain't trying to do all that right there. But my mind may change. It may change. But I ain't trying to put that much strain on my body. Anyway, which is crazy, because I'm talking about being a doggone bodybuilder that is putting strain on your body. Anyway, then we're going to try to figure it out. We're going to figure out something. I'm going to bulk up and shit. I'm going to be stretching and shit. I got 2 nice pairs of Speedos. I'm going to do some of these poses and shit. Do some of them. I'm going to do my little back pose. I'm do my back pose, all that shit. Man, some real nice. I got some nice Speedos. And I want to I gotta get me like some personalized Speedos, like with my name on it or something. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't think that I can do like the thong thing. I don't think I can do like the thong. Speedos cover the whole. Well, damn it, do Speedos cover the whole buttocks? Do it. I don't know. Say push-ups still work. Yes, and I've been up. I have really been on my push-up game. I have really been on my diamonds and my, you know what I'm saying, my way outs, my insides. You say the Rick Rule pants. Say Willie got draws that say juicy. No. I would never. I would never. You say something, Willie say hush speedos. That's what's up. Y'all wow. Y'all wow. You say, hey, Willie been listening to you for years. You say, you still staying strong, brother. Yeah. I am doing the best that I can with what I got. I promise you. We still trying to make it through, y'all. We still trying to make it through. Trying to grow. So I need y'all support around here in the doggone street. Hold up. Let me make sure I ain't missing nothing so we go on to get into it. Let's go on to get into it. It's 23 after the hour, and I just went to feeling well. I've been feeling good, and I just want to talk to you good people out here. They told them what was going to happen if they did not concede. They told them what was going to happen if they did not come to a resolution. They told them what was going to happen. See, these are the people who can make threats. Unlike other regular folk, they make threats and don't nothing happen. We demand justice. And then what you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just be talking and shit. We demand justice for our loved ones. And then what you going to do if you don't get the justice? Nothing. See, the dock workers, the longshoremen, you said, we need some more paper. Y'all don't give us no more paper, we gonna shut down the country.
Well, now to that strike threat that could impact busy ports up and down the East Coast. Today, New York's Romney Smith's in Newark, now one of the locations that could see picket lines come this time tomorrow. Romney.
That's right. The clock is ticking right now, Darlene, because that strike could go into effect at midnight tonight if an agreement isn't reached today. But let me give you some numbers to chew on. One, this union has about 85,000 members throughout the country. It would impact more than a dozen states if the strike happens. And if the strike happens, it will cost upwards of $500 million a day. Now, we know the impact is far-reaching if this strike goes into effect, and it will hit major retailers like Home Depot, IKEA, and Walmart. Items from electronics to canned goods, all on massive cargo ships that we know go in and out every single day. And there's already talk about the potential strike's impact to the winter holiday season, since every day of a strike would take between 3 to 5 days to get back to normal.
We spoke about the strike thing last week when the first had done came up, and there's also striking against the automated stuff, the automated stuff. Damn it, they trying to stop the computers for taking over.
Now, the International Longshoremen Association union members say they want more money for the work that they provide, and they also want job protection from automated technology. This would be a 6-year contract that they're trying to negotiate right now. President Biden could step in and stop the entire situation, but at this time, he has declined.
Why not? Because it's collective bargaining.
I'll shut them down throughout the world to prove that we can beat them.
Ooh, I shut him down. Hold on, pimp. Say it again.
Because it's collective bargaining.
I'll shut them down throughout the world to prove that we can beat them.
Union reps say this is all happening because, quote, the United States Maritime Alliance refuses to address a half-century of wage subjugation where ocean carrier profits skyrocketed from millions to mega billion dollars, while ILA longshore wages remained flat. Now, coming back out to you live, I can tell you there are no scheduled meetings today for any negotiations, but that doesn't necessarily mean the strike will happen, because it's still possible both sides could come to the table and reach some kind of agreement to move forward. We will be watching all day today to see if that happens. But if not, Darlene, that clock is ticking, and at 12:01 a.m., that strike is on.
This is that them. She said that strike is on. Them, if they don't come to a conclusion by that paper, if they don't do it, the strike is on. Slide that, do that, pop that.
Here's a look at Philiport in Philadelphia, where workers are on strike as time has run out.
They on strike right now.
For thousands of dock workers to avoid a strike at ports across the United States. Philadelphia is one of the region's largest ports in the country for meat and for fruit. It is the first dock worker strike on the east coast of the United States in
Y'all not finna be able to get your fruits. Oh man, your fruits finna be out of here.
50 years. Here at home, let's take a look at the scene. It's similar right here. This is Port Miami, where dozens of workers have also shown up this morning.
Wraps around Florida, goes all the way down the East Coast, stretching from Maine, round that to Louisiana, Texas, all those U.S. ports along the waterways affected. Let's bring in NBC6's Julie.
Y'all understand that this strike is from Maine. Look at your maps. From Maine all the way to Texas. It's coming all the way down the East Coast, Maine, all the way down to Florida. It wrap around Florida. It go around the Gulf Coast, all that in the Gulf, Louisiana, Alabama, all that right there. Then it come down to Texas, and it go around to Texas, and I think it stopped right at the other side of Texas. Yeah, they in my town, the 305 say we ain't working.
Back. She's at Port Everglades again.
Port
Different
Everglades.
port,
Yep.
same scene. Those workers there right behind you holding up those picket signs, Julia. What are they looking for?
Yeah, indeed, Chris, and more of them have arrived since we last spoke here outside Port Everglades. These are longshoremen. These are workers who unload the cargo that comes in to Port Everglades. And instead of going to work this morning, they have stepped off the job. The strike officially going into effect at midnight when workers here and across the eastern seaboard failed to reach an agreement over a 6-year contract. You see what they're calling for: higher pay and protections against automation.
Higher pay, protection against automation. When I tell y'all that, see, and a lot of people, like, they really don't believe that we as the people actually run the country. But it's hard for us to come together as a collective to fight for anything. Yeah, no. When I tell y'all, as long as they stand strong, they gonna win. Because things is gonna slow back down like it did when C-19 was happening. When the ships stopped coming in and the imports stopped coming in because we had to stop things from coming in because you good people was getting sick and your family member was dying, or at least that's what they had done told us, that people was out here dying because of that right there. Well, when the ships get to the dock and they don't get unloaded, now those ships can't take anything back. And those same ships that come, they need to go back in order to get reloaded and come back again. So when they say that one day of striking to get it back to normal take 3 to 5 days. One day affects 3 to 5 days. Woo!
And of course, this is not the only place it's happening, as we were mentioning earlier. Also happening outside Port Miami. We'll give you a live look there, where workers are gathering, calling for the same thing. Members of the International Longshoremen's Association that represents at least 25,000 workers at critical ports around the country. So from New Orleans and Houston all the way up to Boston and New York, they've organized similar strikes because they're at this standoff with employers. And I spoke with the local president here of the ILA, asking him what would it take to end this strike and get these longshoremen back to work. Take a listen.
The wages that we're requesting, job protections against automation. You know, automation doesn't pay taxes. Automation doesn't buy houses. Automation doesn't buy cars. It's us, the people. The people are the ones who essentially move their local economies.
So that's one thing that we need to remember going forward also. To where now we is getting so used to AIs and automated stuff, and people is not arguing with this stuff. And just like he said, the automation don't pay bills. The automation don't do shit but take your jobs. I want y'all to understand that shit be looking good. Things is automatic and automated. I do understand that people, we want to push to the future. We want to get to the future and have robots and all that shit. That shit ain't doing nothing but destroying the things for man. I'm sorry, that shit be cute, and we is used to like the internet and type of stuff, and we is used to like a little bit of automation right now. But when it gets full blown, we in trouble, because it's still gonna get there. You're still gonna get there. Hopefully not in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
And so we'll bring you back out here live as well. Well over 100 people have gathered here and counting as we move through the morning. What does this mean for you at home? Well, if the ports are shut down, it means that the major retailers like Walmart, Home Depot will have to find other ways to bring their products into South Florida and around the U.S.
Do y'all understand that this mess up y'all wigs? Your lace fronts ain't gonna get here. Listen. Again, I do understand that this may be petty to a whole bunch of people because you're not thinking it through. The basic stuff, like a pen, because we don't make nothing in the great United States of America where we make like 1% or something, or like a 0.1% of something like that. Like your phone and stuff, like this microphone, your television. The things that you use on the daily comes on them ships. Again, your lace fronts ain't gonna make it. I just want y'all to understand. Your Nikes ain't gonna get here. Your J's ain't gonna get here. Your Dooney and Burke bags, Michael Kors, none of that shit gonna make it. And once they get here, price sky high.
So it means you may not be able to find some of the products you may be looking for at those stores, and also it's likely to cost you more money.
Yes.
I asked Johnny Dixon, the local president here, about that. He told me, hey, we're going to be spending more money for that too. The U.S. Maritime Alliance, they are pushing back on what the union is saying here, saying that it's the union that's not coming to the table. Now, it's unclear just how long this...
And you ladies got to understand, a lace front that used to cost you, let's say $100, because of this strike, that same lace front for $100 cannot be bumped up to $500. That same little lace front, not $500, because of a strike.
Strike could last. Stay with NBC6 as we track what happens.
All the Tubi orders and the Sheen, oh hell yeah! I'm trying to tell you. You say T-Move gonna be like Macy's. Yeah.
Reporting live in Port Everglades, Julia Bagg, NBC6 News.
All right, Julia, thank you for the update. And just into our newsroom, in fact, the White House has released a statement writing in part, President Biden and Vice President Harris are closely monitoring the strike.
They're closely looking at it. You know, they looking at it like we looking at it right now. They closely looking at it.
At East Coast and Gulf Coast ports. The president has directed his team to convey his message directly to both sides that they need to be at the table and negotiating in good faith, fairly and quickly.
That's right.
NBC6 is following this story very closely, and we'll keep you updated on air and through our digital platforms as they...
So this is what's going on in our country right now. This is top news. This is top news because of this affects everyone. It's kind of like back when C-19 was top news. It affected everyone. Maybe you didn't get it, but maybe you knew somebody who had done got it, but then it affects the stores that you went to. It affects everyone because they closed down stores and the ports was actually closed. The shipments wasn't coming in and all that fly shit right there too, remember? So it affects everyone. You say, y'all stop worrying. We have enough surplus and stores prepared for this. Don't let these people worry you. That's what's up. Listen. I just want to tell y'all this. And it's something that I am going to do today, too. I got to make my doggone orders. I got to stock up on some more candle goods. Because when things is not made in the great United States of America, but you may be dealing with a company that's in the United States of America, they still have to get their stuff from overseas. And it's best to get that stuff now at a reasonable price. Just think about your future. The things that you would need in like the next month or two, you may want to go ahead and just buy it now. Yep. Move right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. I ain't gonna even much hold you. We got a romance store. A real romantic store. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead on and grab this one right here. Real romantic store. Got one for you. Bam! We have a man who is convicted of murder. Man convicted of murder. A romance store. convicted of murder over shooting his little boo thing. Or like we say, shooting his partner. Yeah. A man convicted of murder over romance after shooting and burning a man's body. Here we go.
Tonight, one family's message: justice is served. A jury convicting a man of murder all over romance. And a warning: some of the details of the story may be disturbing to hear.
Cheyenne Corinne is live for us at Philadelphia Police Headquarters. Cheyenne, we heard from the family of the 20-year-old victim tonight. What are they saying?
We did, Sheba, and it was very emotional. But they do have some closure now that the man who shot and then burned the body of Nasir Johnson will spend the rest of his life in prison. The family also wanted to make clear that Nasir was murdered not only because he was gay, but also because his killer, who he was in a relationship with, could not accept his own sexual identity.
Oh, look how she said it all. Bullshit. He couldn't accept his own identity.
Sometimes I just force myself to go to sleep. My heart is so torn in so many pieces.
Since Nasir Johnson was killed in February of 2022, his family has been pleading and praying for justice.
I couldn't even see him. They would have laid him to rest. I couldn't even see him.
The 20-year-old's body was found along this remote trail in Fairmount Park near Kelly Drive.
This body was the worst burned body I have ever seen.
Well, y'all know that we be listening to words. Watch it.
Near Kelly Drive.
This body was the worst burned body I have ever seen.
This body was the worst burned body I had ever seen. So you seen other burned bodies? You ever seen other burnt to death bodies? Because if you seen any other burnt to death bodies, then they would kind of sort of kind of look alike, right? Burned to death, not just a burn and you still living. No, a burn. Somebody done set you on fire and then you just go to burn it and they don't put you out. Shouldn't all burned bodies look the same? Like a burned to death body? No, maybe. This is the worst burnt body I've ever seen. That's what's up.
Kelly Drive.
This body was the worst burned body I have ever seen.
Prosecutors say 23-year-old Kylan Pratt.
Kylan Pratt. Shout out a fella for having a tattoo on his neck. I ain't said people's tattoos on their necks is bad people. I just like to point out he got a tattoo on his neck. Look at him. He look like your average fella in the community. Right. Who y'all didn't even know that he was gay. In 2024, it is still hard for people to come out and say that they're gay. Y'all got to get y'all life together and start living, man. Don't be afraid.
Shot Johnson in the neck at his West Philly home, wrapped his body in cloth, drove it to the park.
Hold on. He shot him in the neck or he stabbed him? My bad.
West Philly home, wrapped his body in cloth.
Ever seen.
Prosecutors say 23-year-old Kylan Pratt shot Johnson in the neck at his West Philly home, wrapped his body in cloth, drove it to the park, and set him on fire. Pratt was found guilty of first-degree murder with a mandatory life sentence. Investigators also found disturbing searches on his cell phone, and he was found guilty of other charges, such as abuse of a corpse.
Abuse of a corpse. So he looked this here up. Told y'all phones is your receipts. Shout out to Deborah for the $5 super chat. You say, I remember when the roadways threatened to strike last year or the year before. My brother was an engineer till the 31st of August 2024, and he retired with 46 years in. That's what's up.
Makes no mistake about it, this was a hate crime.
Pratt was identified as a suspect after detectives received an anonymous tip that also led them to finding out the two men were in a romantic relationship.
Do y'all understand? Does I know why she said it, just due to the fact because you get more time if it's labeled a hate crime. But how can this be a hate crime? Can anybody please explain to me how this is a hate crime?
As abuse of a corpse.
Makes no mistake about it, this was a hate crime.
Pratt was
We're not making no mistake, baby. This is not a hate crime. That makes no damn sense. The boy, he just didn't want people to know that he was gay. He was in a whole damn relationship. So how is it a hate crime?
Identified as a suspect after detectives received an anonymous tip that also led them to finding out the two men were in a romantic relationship.
Because if this actually was a hate crime, then he should have killed himself. See, because he hated that he could not, or decided to not, be public with who he really was on the inside. That's when it could have been labeled like a hate crime. He would have had to do it to himself. Not when you kill somebody that you was in a relationship with. When is the last time that you done killed your significant other and it's been labeled a hate crime?
We must recognize that this violence isn't random. It is a reflection of deeply rooted, internalized homophobia, queerphobia, and transphobia that impacts all of our communities.
This is an individual who was killed because he was gay. And
that don't make no damn. Do y'all think that she's talking about the right person?
Because the man who killed him did not want anyone to find out that he was in a relationship with him or that he had sex with other men.
Impacts all of our communities.
This is an individual who was killed because he was gay.
So the gay one was killed because he was gay. How the hell that make any sense, baby? No, baby, I know that you trying to do your little press conference, you trying to do the best that you can with what you got, baby. But how was he killed because he's gay? That's not why he was killed. That don't even make no damn sense.
And because the man who killed him did not want anyone to find out that he was in a relationship with him.
Then, so let's say this right here. Maybe the one who died was tired of keeping it a secret, and maybe he said that, hey, I'm finna tell everybody that we together. I'm tired of being in the closet and all that fly stuff right there. So I'm just finna let everybody know that we is together because you is my man and we've been together forever and all that fly shit right there. Because in my mind, that's what got him killed.
Or that he had sex with other men.
Johnson's family described the Chad High School graduate who was about to begin college as a person who everyone loved. They say his death is a result of families not accepting their children for who they are and urges others to unconditionally love how they did Nasir.
Stop. Wait a minute. So y'all is encouraging people to love what they don't like? They're trying to spread a message that everybody needs to just love their child for who they are. Remember, so we should love our children if they kill us, if they grapists, if they're terrorists. So we just should be loving because of who this person is. We should be loving our children if they are maps too. Should we love and support the things that they want to do? Come on now. We have some people who is, and they have the right to not like and or love the decisions that somebody makes.
Men. Johnson's family described the Chad High School graduate who was about to begin college as a person who everyone loved.
Now, watch this here. We play too much again, right? They said that they described him as a person who was about to start college. This thing say class of 2019. It is 2024. What do you mean he was about to start college? I don't understand. I'm missing something. Am I missing something, y'all?
Men. Johnson's family described the Chad High School graduate who was about to begin college as a person who everyone loved.
He was about to be, but he's just 20. This was 5 years. Class of 20. So he's 20 years old now. Class of 19. That was 5 years ago. So he was 15 when he graduated? Shout him out for graduating at 15 then.
They say his death is a result of families not accepting their children for who they are.
No. That's not true. That statement right there is not true. He said this is the result of families.
Who everyone loved. They say his death is a result of families not accepting their children for who they are, and urges others to unconditionally love how they did Nasir.
That's not true. Think about the day before he got killed. The week before. See, he was living. Y'all do understand that something happened for him to get shot. They say in the neck, right? He got shot in the neck and taken on out there and burnt up, right? This has nothing to do with because of family stuff like that. This has to do with the decision that he made and what he said out of his mouth. See, the problem that I found with our LGBT brothers out here in these streets, that y'all have this thing of outing people or trying to force people to be out like you. And it gets you all killed. Especially when somebody keep telling you, I don't want to do that. I am not ready. I don't want to do that. And hell, I don't have to. I do it when I get ready. And when y'all be out here pushing, you'll push yourself to get shot in the back of the neck and then burnt up out here in these streets. Be careful.
How they did Nasir.
He didn't deserve that. And for you to burn his body so we couldn't see him is no amount of forgiveness.
Why y'all go with the forgiveness? Ain't no amount of forgiveness. I don't even know why y'all would even think about forgiving. But listen, it seems like she's crying. It seems like she's trying to give us a cry. And I do like applaud you sisters who be trying to give us a cry. A lot of times y'all be just...
He didn't deserve that. And for you to burn his body so we couldn't see him is no amount of forgiveness.
I don't think that she's slow. I just think that she's trying to, give us a cry. Just saying.
And now the convicted killer will also have to work in prison to pay Nasir's family nearly $18,000 in restitution. I'm live at police headquarters. I'm Cheyenne Coran, Fox 29 News. Back to you.
Restitution is $18,000. What is the restitution for? Can anybody comment section? Can y'all please let me know what is the $18,000 of restitution for? You say that woman is in true pain. She could be, but just in my mind for how I be thinking, when they be trying to cry and they not crying, I think that they be trying to put on for the media. This is just what I think. Because I've seen it too much. And frankly, I am sick of people faking out here about their loved ones. Okay, so the $18,000 is for the funeral costs. Oh, all right. You say the restitution is for suffering. I would be mad as hell if it was $18,000, and I'm suffering something like that right there. I don't. But the funeral costs, it sounds about right then. All right, bam. Hey, damn shame out here, but yeah, ladies, yeah. Some of y'all probably thought that he was sexy, and probably a lot of y'all was smashing him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are smashed. Yeah. Yeah, he ain't even like y'all like that. I just think that it's sad, though. It is sad. It's sad in 2024. It's sad in 2024 because we still got to think. Well, hold on. Yes, it is sad in 2024 because in my mind, with the way he look in my mind, it says street to me, but I could be wrong. So it seems like he want to keep his homies and his partners and shit like that. He want to keep his reputation for what it is out in the community. It's understandable. But you would think like in 2024, like Come on now. Everybody is okay with people being gay, right? Because that's how a lot of people like to make it seem on the internet. But I'm here to tell you, in the community, everybody ain't okay with you being gay. It's just not what it is. But if we was to listen and see things online, you would just assume that the masses just as okay with homosexuality. They're not. It's just, they're not. But for this to be like a hate crime, don't make no damn sense. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. That don't even make no damn sense. I don't even know why she kept saying that, and nobody corrected her. Like, baby, no, sugar, this ain't no damn hate crime. He loved his boyfriend. I can believe that he loved his boyfriend. I truly can believe that it hurt his heart to have to do that right there to keep his name right. Or to keep his status in the community, for whatever that status was inside the community. He wanted to keep his friends and family. He probably wanted to, like, let me explain something to y'all. If y'all been in a community and you have been portraying yourself as a heterosexual man out here in these streets, and you got partners and friends, and you've been dealing with these babies, you've been smashing just a little, you know what I'm saying? And then you come on out there. People ain't gonna, a lot of people, they're not gonna deal with you just due to the fact that you was one of the biggest liars that they ever known at that moment. All the shit that y'all done been through and been kicking it and all this stuff and all the things that y'all been having conversations about, people tend to not forget the things that they have been through with people. And then when they come out and be like, I'm a map. And so you've been trying to hunt these children. Oh my God, I've been having you at the barbecues. I've been doing it. That hurts people because people is not honest. The sad part is just like I say, it's hard for people to be honest because we live off of the lie. We live off of the lie. And people expect the lie. That's the only way that they will really kind of kick it with you if you is a liar. Willie, the moral of the story is stop trying to out people that don't want to be out. There it is. There it is. Let people move at the speed that they want to move. You say, Willie, the 18K is for pocket money. You say he already been cremated. Oh, yeah, they couldn't even have a funeral. That's what that baby said. We couldn't even have like an open casket thing, something. You burnt my... Oh, man. Domestic love crime, if anything. Yeah, the dog who had already got it bad, don't add on sugar biscuit lifestyle. Yes, and this was a LGBTQ on LGBTQ. This was a gay on gay crime. Yes. You say, well, a majority of people don't care if you gay. They just don't try and spread it where it's not wanted. I can believe that right there. Listen. I don't think people really care about what you do behind closed doors like that. Be with who you want to be with, man. And you're right. I think that a lot of people, they have a problem with you trying to push some shit on people. I came up in a time to where people was gay, but they wasn't pushing that shit on people. Like, you didn't even know that a lot of men, they wasn't outwardly gay. The only way that you kind of knew is if you knew somebody that know that person. You know what I'm saying? Because they would present themselves as just a man. Just a man, but you wouldn't know unless you knew. You know what I'm saying? So now they're like, oh, I'm gay. I don't, so what? Hunch who you want to hunch. You ain't got to be telling everybody. Like, people don't care, man. Just keep it out of... But they call that homophobic. So if you don't like something, then so if you don't agree with something, then it's a phobia. You're a phobic. You're scaredy cat. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Let's talk domestic love. Let's talk domestic love at its finest right here. Got one for you. A real one. We have a convicted felon husband. You heard me? A convicted felon husband faces a judge for a serious attack because he had done beat, they say, allegedly, he had done beat his wife and 2 kids with a baseball bat. Yeah.
Now at 6 tonight, new details on the husband accused of beating his wife and stepsons using a baseball bat. Thank you for joining us tonight here at the News at 6. I'm Mark Sidney.
And hi, everyone. I'm Erin Connolly. A judge just set the bond for Abdul Rahim Suleiman at $10 million. This attack happened in Bridgeport yesterday.
They will make you think that he's a wealthy man. I think his bond is higher than Puffy.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Dylan Farron is live outside the courthouse with some new details.
Oh, Puffy ain't got no bond. Go ahead.
Dylan.
Mark, Aaron, the mother and sons, just 6 and 4 years old, are all in the hospital right now. Suleiman has been charged with attempted murder and assault. And earlier today, before his court appearance, there was another violent incident.
Y'all understand that he beat a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old with a baseball bat. Wow. Yes, she picked him. She picked him. So she...
Yes, I understand. In handcuffs and a blue prison jumpsuit, Abdul Rahim Suleiman tries speaking to the judge.
No, Your Honor, I would like to address the court.
It's difficult to understand him with his long hair covering his face, his attorney talking him out of it. But
he's trying to be cute.
Suleiman's allegedly said and done enough. Accused of beating his wife and 2 stepsons with a baseball bat.
The strength of the state's case is extremely strong, the facts of which are gruesome to say the least.
The attack happened on Bridgeport's Main Street Wednesday morning. The mother called police saying, "Please help us. He's hitting us with a bat. My kids, my son, please help us." Luckily, an officer was nearby. Witnesses quickly pointed to Suleiman walking in the area. He was arrested, charged with attempted murder and assault. Police are listing the 6-year-old boy in critical condition, while the 4-year-old and their mother are stable. But prosecutors today with a heartbreaking update on the older son.
The likelihood of survival of this individual is close to 0. The defendant has a past history of violence, not just in this state, but in the state of New Jersey, where he did 7 years for aggravated assault.
The mother told police Suleiman had accused her of having sex with other men.
He said, now the question was it a plastic toy bat? He said the news is good for leaving out key words to make it make sense. Yes, because I was also finna say, so you mean to tell me that she ran to the phone and she say he beating my boys, and you mean to tell me that she ain't grab her boys and try to run out the house? If it's like a metal bat, she was able to pick up the phone. This is wild. You say he had an accuser of giving that monkey up. He showed her just how much he loved her. And hell, he probably thought that the kids knew.
Before his arraignment today, Suleiman allegedly had another violent incident in his holding cell.
According to the marshals, this individual, while down in lockup, slapped one of the marshals in the face and then spit on one of the other marshals.
He's slapping marshals? That boy don't care.
Maria Green is walking home from church.
That's what we were actually praying about today. I actually was praying for our children and this generation, because it's crazy out here.
The mother had also told police yesterday that Suleiman had been smoking PCP recently. Mark and Aaron, we also know there's a very good chance Suleiman is back in court tomorrow on the slapping and spitting incident. Live in Bridgeport tonight, I'm Dylan Fear, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
I didn't know that they still sell PCP.
All just horrifying. Dylan, thank you. If you or someone you know might be with a violent partner, please know help is always available.
Help is on the way,
You can call or text the
Connect. I don't care nothing about these numbers. I just spoke about this right here the other day, man. We in this relationship because we want to be in this relationship.
Connecticut Safe Connect hotline. That number is right on your screen.
This is just horrible. This is really, really horrible. Hold on. Let got to be more careful. That's a bad boy right there. Now, so we don't have to ask the question of what did she do? Hell, Thought she was giving that milk.
Yesterday in Bridgeport will likely not survive.
And that comes from the state's.
Well, a child assaulted yesterday in Bridgeport will likely not survive.
And that comes from the state's attorney as the man accused in the attack went before a judge in an eventful bail hearing. NBC Connecticut's Kyle Jones joins us live in Bridgeport with what happened. Kyle?
Hey, Kevin and Amber. Yeah, so that judge did order Abdul Rahim Suleiman held on $10 million bail in this case of the alleged assault on the children and the mother there. Now, the bond hearing started at 12:10, and that was after a delay because of another alleged assault by the defendant in this case. Abdul Rahim Suleiman stood surrounded by 7 bailiffs in court today for an arraignment in connection with the beating of 2 kids and a woman yesterday. The judge setting the bail at $10 million. State's Attorney Craig Nowak.
So why even give him a bond? Like, it's stupid.
Called the assault on the victims gruesome. It happened yesterday morning, and according to court documents, multiple 911 calls in came for help. Street cameras captured Suleiman jumping out of the second floor window head first with a bat into a trash can, and he was arrested with blood on himself and the bat. The report says a 6-year-old victim had a visible hole in his head. In court, Nowak declined to provide a full status on the child, but said this.
I will say to the court that I can disclose that the likelihood of survival of this individual is close to 0.
And the hearing was delayed this morning because of another alleged assault by Suleiman.
According to the marshals, this individual, while down in lockup, slapped one of the marshals in the face and then spit on one of the other marshals.
He remained surrounded by bailiffs, 2 of them never leaving his side, and he stood open-mouthed. He even appeared to slump over at one point. Back out in the neighborhood, people are shocked to hear what happened to the children and their mother.
That's sad. You know, nobody deserved to be hurt.
Say Willie, he about to get all that hair cut, showing up here. They don't play all that right there. You covering your face and all that.
It's very sad. And like I said, we just got to pray for our children.
So we're told that the 4-year-old in this case is recovering, but if that 6-year-old does pass away, the state says that they are prepared to bring murder charges in this case. Now, Suleiman is being held on $10 million bail, and that's also, he has also been put on suicide watch. His next court hearing is on October 10th, and that's going to be in Part A court for more serious crimes. Live in Bridgeport, I'm Kyle Jones, NBC Connecticut News.
I still don't understand why we just don't allow people to remove themselves from Earth. I don't get it. Why do we have a thing called suicide watch? You better watch him. He on suicide watch. Okay. But hell, we need to start watching them remove themselves from Earth. Like, put a camera on them. Put a camera on them and let's see if he really about that life. Or is he really about that death? I'm just saying, like, why is we trying to save people's lives who obviously trying to leave? Why is that? I have no idea. No idea. All right. Bam. Let's go. What state is it? Yeah, this may be Houston. This might be a little Houston. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Let me refresh because we should have been over 300. We should have been over 300. We had 297 people watching. We had 219 thumbs up. Can we hit 250? Can we hit 250? And if a lot of y'all don't last until the end of the show, just please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel and watch the standalone videos. I really do appreciate y'all for when y'all be doing that right there, and make sure that you sharing the other videos that you all is out here watching. We also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. That's what's up. You say not dying on my watch. Listen, I think that we just need to record. I think we need to record and then just show it to the public. I think that we so scary though. I think if people knew the truth of, let's say, everything, that it would take hope away from people. I don't know why I just came up or just had that thought that it'll just take hope away from people. People will stop believing whatever they grew up believe. Hell, but that may be a good thing, because a lot of people is believing BS and they're not believing reality of what and or how life really is. And I think that that's a real big problem. We have people living in these fantasies like their life is full of fantasies. It's just not really what it is. And oh man, I guess it's just to keep people the way that they are. And it's crazy because society actually think, or the people who are in charge think, oh well, they can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth. I would say whether the masses can handle the truth or not, you still need to give the masses the truth, and then guess what will eventually happen? People will start getting used to the truth. Moving right along. The workers at Chick-fil-A. The workers at Chick-fil-A done went on out here and done save a little girl. They supposed to been on their goddamn job. They saving people while working. That may be like against their job. I may violate their job performances or something like that. I have no idea. But anyway, a daddy took his daughter. The daddy took his daughter up to Chick-fil-A to get her some doggone food. Here we go.
At Gloucester County Chick-fil-A being praised for their quick thinking that may have kept the little girl out of danger. Steve Keeley is in Turnersville, and Steve, it all started with a trip to the drive-thru.
Well, it actually all started long before the dad, the daughter, and the drinking got here to the drive-thru, because the dad was sufficiently drunk, according to police, when he pulled up to the drive-thru. He had been drinking long before somewhere else and drinking while driving. And we obtained the police body-worn camera video of what happened after the staff here immediately sensed potential danger to the daughter, the dad, and every other driver on the road around here. Staff here at the Turnersville Chick-fil-A was more like save a life Saturday night. Washington Township's police chief says when a father pulled in with his 6-year-old daughter in his pickup truck and a whole lot more.
You say y'all still eating that glued together chicken? Got to be.
They smelled alcohol on his breath, and they were able to see open alcohol inside the car when they took his order.
There's empties in that thing, so.
There was open alcohol in the car, beer, and also a 30-pack and a trash bag full of empties.
He had a 30-pack. So in my mind, he drinking that cheap shit. But that cheap shit will get you there now. That cheap shit will get you there. Hold on. But he was a clean daddy. Watch this.
Open alcohol in the car, beer, and also a 30-pack and a trash bag full of empties.
A trash bag full of empties. So he have a trash bag. He have a disposable spot to put the beers that he had already drunk. So he's a clean man. Smart.
Police say the staff
he in the up-to-date too.
Did some quick thinking and took some quick action.
She notified her manager. The manager notified the police department.
How did they delay him from leaving?
They told him that he had to pull over and wait for his order. So that's how they delayed him, had him pull over. Officers, he was still waiting for his order when officers pulled up. Within 5 minutes, our officer was on location. 2 officers arrived, walked up towards the Chick-fil-A and met the manager in the parking lot. And the manager pointed out the pickup truck. Officers approached him, advised him that there was a call there, that he may be intoxicated, and they advised him that they were going to have to give him some field sobriety tests, and he failed those tests.
And later, he blew a .16 on a breathalyzer.
Ooh, 0.16, and I think that the average is supposed to be like a 0.08 or something like that.
In New Jersey, that's double the legal limit. Made sure that the 6-year-old was able to get her meal and eat while she waited for Grandpa.
Is it good? Yeah. Can't go wrong with Chick-fil-A.
He was extremely cooperative. Got out of the car, did the field sobriety test. He was just trying to get home to go to sleep. And the other officers were able to distract the 6-year-old, and so she wouldn't see her father being arrested.
Yeah. See, comply. He just wanted to get home, man. He just, listen, I'm going to tell y'all what had to happen. He was having a good time, drinking and stuff like that. The baby kept complaining, I want Chick-fil-A. He had already went through like a 15. You know what I'm saying? He got 15 more to go. So instead of stop drinking, he might as well just keep it going while he just run on up to the store and get on back to the crib. Those Chick-fil-A workers snitching. Those Chick-fil-A workers not minding their own goddamn business.
Let's face it, it's traumatic.
Trying to go home and go to bed, you know? No, I got you, man.
It could have been a tragic end.
No, I got you, man. I'm drunk.
For another family or for this family that we essentially helped Saturday night by taking him off the road.
A+ to those officers who handled the little girl with great care. A+ to the team here at Chick-fil-A for even calling in the first place and knowing something was wrong. And with this father potentially facing not just DUI charges and open container charges, but endangering the welfare of his own child charges, well, hopefully he'll come to realize, especially if he watches the cops and how they handled him and his daughter in that body-worn camera video, the evidence that this was the best possible outcome for the worst potential danger that he and his daughter in that night.
All that shit sound good, dog, but look here. Let me talk to the daddy real quick if you're watching the Willie Williams show. Get your child some food before you start drinking. It's simple. And I do understand that sometimes you don't know that you may have to leave your house and all that stuff, but try to your best, to like the best of your ability, to have everything already ready before you have you a day to drink.
Isn't Sheba?
Yeah, kudos to.
And here, you need to start talking to your daughter and the other people inside your doggone house. That means when I pop this top, ain't nothing else happening. When I pop this top, I'm not leaving home. I don't care if I got to run you to the hospital. We're going to call the ambulance.
Washington Township Police, Chick-fil-A workers, they already have such a great reputation for their friendly customer service. So the fact that they were able to help and step in when they were needed it just speaks volumes.
And I hope that dad gets the help he needs to be the best dad he can for them.
Need no damn help. You just made a bad decision. It's all right. It's all right. Daddy, listen, keep drinking. You is a daddy. Keep drinking. All that right there.
All right. Steve Keeley,
I hope he get the help he needs. So in y'all mind, y'all want him to go to AA classes. AA classes is for quitters. And he don't want to be no damn quitter. Moving right along, I ain't going to even much hold you. He needs some damn help. For what? And hell, to do what? He just tried to be nice and went on head on and just, took his daughter up to the store. Real quick. Moving right along. Damn it. We had a bad decision. We have another bad decision that happened with law enforcement. And this is just a sad story. Sad story. We got 2 killed. That's 2 dose. We have 2 people killed out here in these streets. And 2 officers who was critically injured in a crash. Here we go.
Killed. 2 Warren police officers injured in a crash that is raising a lot of questions.
There's emotions here amongst family. There's a lot of emotional people at the police department too.
Tensions erupt at the scene as investigators work to figure out what happened.
And that crash happened overnight right near the intersection of Shaner and Sherman, which is just north of 8 Mile and the border with Detroit here.
Take a look at the aftermath here. You see debris all along the street. There are questions about speed, about what the officers were doing in the first place. Let's bring in Sean Lay, who's live with more. Sean, this started with a search for a stolen car.
Starting for a search for a stolen car, yes, but why these officers were driving so fast, that is the question tonight that we're asking for you. We're asking Warren Police right here on this very spot at noon today where the officers were going exactly. What was their assignment and why were they driving so fast? This is also about gathering those facts, also about going up and down the street and finding video of what happened. I did see the video of exactly what happened. I don't have it to show to you, but the officers did not have lights and sirens on, and the guys they hit took a direct hit from those officers as they were turning right in front of them. This is also about listening to the people deeply impacted by what happened here early this morning.
My son is gone.
I'm going to get a phone number. I'm going to get the video. That's my promise to this heartbroken mother named Teresa Ford to get her the answers she deserves after her son Cedric Hayden and his lifelong friend DeJuan Pettis were killed early this morning on Shaner when the Durango they were in was T-boned by Warren police officers in their police SUV. Late today, I was also shown security camera video of the crash. It's too graphic to share with you. As the Durango is turning onto a side street, the Warren police SUV looks like a bolt of lightning, driving no lights, no sirens, clearly at a high rate of speed. Both officers were injured. The Durango these best friends were in had nothing to do with any Warren police activity whatsoever.
My son was on his way home. On his street, turning on his street.
What were they doing as far as what they were doing, where they were going, what they were doing? I don't want to comment on that. I don't want to speculate. It's still too early on.
As emotions here ran high, the word was the officers were in pursuit of a different vehicle related to a robbery. That is not the case.
There was a vehicle pursuit related to a break-in. It occurred 2 hours after this unfortunate accident.
In fact, hours later on Detroit's east side, this scene on Maras where Warren PD chased down suspects from that very robbery. Again, the officers in this crushing crash were not pursuing anyone at all when they hit Cedric Hayden and DeJuan Pettis.
He's a family man. He has 2 daughters.
Heart just aches for the family members of these two young men. Now, Warren police may have been coming up this way and a license plate reader may have hit on a possible stolen car. That's when they may have just hit the gas there to try to catch up with that car. That is still all under investigation. Guys, again, we saw the video. It is perfectly framed. Exactly. It's extremely hard to watch. One reason, guys, we're not showing it to you, it's too graphic. The other is the business owner wasn't sure he wanted to share it because it's so devastating to the families. Plus, the Verizon issue kept him from sharing it as well. But it shows no lights, no sirens, and again brings up that question: why were they traveling so fast? Get those answers for you. Back to you.
Great question.
And this is why. This is a learning lesson. You better have your insurance paid up. This is a learning lesson. Please have you some insurance and have it paid up. You never know when is your last day on this wonderful earth of ours. I know you think that you're going to live like another 10, 20 years. I do understand that right there. But today can just be it. You could be minding your business and the tractor trailer can fall out the sky on you while you're in your house. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that right there could happen. Damn it, a tornado can just come inside your house. Like it ain't got to be outside first. It could just come inside your house. You never know. You never know. Things like this can happen. You know, so, oh, man, sad story. Sometimes we get it right. Sometimes we get it wrong out here in these streets. I don't know what to tell you. Hold on. Let me backtrack that right there. We got a tenant. Oh, all right. We could do this one right here because this one kind of just bothered me when I listened to it. I'm like, we got to do better. But we ain't. We ain't gonna do better. We can say it all day long. And I just keep repeating myself when it come down to we got to do better. I be saying that type of stuff, don't I? Yeah. Hold on. Let me put that right there. I'm gonna put this up. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, man, I need the support. We got 250 thumbs up. Can we get the 275? Can we get the 275 out here? I need you. We also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show on this wonderful Tuesday, October the 1. October the 1st is what it is out here in these streets, trying to bring y'all this good news. We have a Cleveland woman who escapes her home with a collapsing kitchen. Her kitchen is collapsing. She escapes it. Let's see what they're talking about.
We told you about a woman trapped in her home with her kitchen falling apart around her.
She says she called the 19 troubleshooters after months of no response from anyone else.
But after reaching out to 19 News, well, things moved pretty quickly. Colton Molesky bringing us up to speed tonight.
Chris, Tiffany, the family was living in a home where water damage was causing the kitchen to literally cave in around them. It was a disaster, but now they've moved into a new home off Superior Avenue, and things couldn't be better.
So, this is, ta-da, our new kitchen.
This is where Deanna Huggins and her kids now call home. It's a stark contrast to where she was just over a week ago.
Because that was one of the things that we had stopped doing over the course of the last 4 or 5 months, was being able to engage as a family and cook in the kitchen.
She says bad contractors brought in
being able to engage as a family and cook in the kitchen. A family. Remember those words.
By an out-of-state landlord left water damage in the bathroom, which caused a collapse in the kitchen.
My son, he's always like, you know, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna make it. And then when we finally got into this place, he was like, Ma, see it happen for us.
Huggins receives assistance from CMHA and says this old home on Iowa Avenue failed multiple inspections.
Remember I said, remember the family thing? We can't come together like as a family, stuff like that. Well, it's not the family that the definition that we use as a family, because she gets assistance. You don't get assistance with families, or if you do, it's very, very rare.
Ma, see it happen for us.
Huggins receives assistance from CMHA and says this old home
that's Section 8, ain't it?
on Iowa Avenue failed multiple inspections.
And this is how y'all be getting like free rent and or reduced rent, and y'all be living in like the most horriblest conditions. I don't understand it.
But after months, she was still told to wait with the mold and water and bugs.
She was told to wait, lay round. We gonna make it better. Wait and lay round in this shit. I don't understand.
This old home on Iowa Avenue failed multiple inspections.
Wait in this shit. And listen, because I know that a whole bunch of you all don't like to let people know that y'all is on Section 8. But y'all need to stop living in homes to try to make people think that you is buying a home, or you just outright renting these homes supposed to living in apartments. Find you a new up-to-date apartment that accepts Section 8 and shit like that, and move in to these fairly new apartments. Stop living in these old-ass homes and you get a damn voucher.
But after months, she was still told to wait with the mold.
Look at it. They told you to wait round there, and you waited round there with a house full of mold.
And water and bugs.
My elder sister, she told me, she said, you need to call 19 Action News. They're going to come out there and they're going to get the job done.
Your eldest sister told you to call them people. Guess what your eldest sister didn't do? Well, I don't want to say that your eldest sister didn't do. I don't know if she did. But 9 times out of 10, she didn't do it. She ain't had y'all to come on around there and live with her until y'all situation got fixed. This shit didn't just happen overnight. No.
I reached out to CMHA, and after Huggins was told it could take weeks and weeks of more waiting for inspections to line up a move, she moved into her new home on Friday the 20th.
Nobody called me back. You were the only one that called me back. And so you, Colton, and 19 Action News, I'm indebted to you.
Does it feel like you have a home back?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I told y'all we be saying yeah, we're shaking our head no. Watch.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
This definitely feels like the next step in our journey.
And you saw that water damage, it really took over that home. You could see in the footage from that first story we ran just how many rooms it impacted in that home. But now that they're in a new spot, Huggins says that it's given her all sorts of perspectives and ways to be grateful for the little things, like cooking a meal for her family or doing laundry in a basement that isn't being actively flooded. In Cleveland, Colton.
There they go with that family shit again. It's her and her son.
19 News.
What do you mean her family being able to eat dinner with her family? It's just them two.
Things like cooking a meal for her family.
Cooking a meal for her family. If it's just them two, I don't understand. Baby could have did that shit on the hot plate, baby. That shit right there ain't nothing. But look. Here is my problem, which I always got a damn problem. Even if your shit looks like this.
Anna Huggins and her kids now call home.
Oh, kids. So she had more than one child. Okay, but she don't have a husband. A man. So, go ahead.
It's a stark contrast to where she was just over a week ago.
Because that was one of the things that we had stopped doing over the course of the last 4 or 5 months, was being able to engage as a family and cook in the kitchen.
She says
Okay, let me explain something to y'all real quick. Your spot can look like so we not gonna do nothing to cover the whole we ain't gonna clean off this shit right here. We ain't gonna clean the counter. You mean to tell me? And I've seen people live in some horrible ass places, but I've also seen people live in horrible places and they kept it like as clean as possible. Even though shit falling apart, and you know what I'm saying, even like with the mold, they'll be spraying a whole bunch of bleach and stuff like that, but their kitchen, this wouldn't be here. This shit would have been in a plastic bag and thrown outside. This piece up on top of the cabinet would not be there. It would have been ripped off and taken outside. There would at least been duct tape and plastic bags over this hole. They're not I know crackheads who live better than this. You mean to tell me that y'all slept in this shit? You could have duct tape and a garbage bag to line this here off to cover that goddamn hole. You could have put a piece of cardboard from Amazon when you got your little shipment, cut the little box out, duct tape, plastic bag. So y'all just left the hole.
Contractors brought in by an out-of-state landlord left water damage in the bathroom, which caused...
This is the same kitchen. So we just gonna leave. So we not gonna clean the floor. We not gonna straighten up. Now, here is some water bottles. So that means that y'all have to walk through here to get the water bottles. So y'all wouldn't clean this shit up. Like, we just not gonna clean it.
A collapse in the kitchen.
My son, he's always like...
Oh, so it was like this and then it collapsed. Okay, so they have these buckets up to catch water. All right, bam, gotcha. This hole here should have been covered with some plastic. I'm sorry. As things went to falling apart, you should have been covering up these holes, baby.
You know, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna make it. And then when we finally got into this place, he was like, "Ma, see it happen for us."
Huggins receives assistance from CMHA and says this old home on Iowa Avenue failed multiple inspections.
I knew that it was a problem when y'all set up the cameras to look at this shit. I don't even much understand this right here. This is like a basement. This is ooh, we ain't got no basements in Florida like that right there. I could never, because in my mind I don't watch too many movies and there's rats and shit, and then unless you just got to move into a spot to where you have no other choice, then I guess it's understandable. But I don't know. Y'all got to use y'all bodies more than y'all using y'all bodies. A lot of y'all just use y'all bodies to produce children, and that's not really like the best plan. You all got to start using y'all bodies to build a life. I'm trying to help. Stop using y'all bodies to just produce children and use y'all bodies to build a life, like a happy life.
But after months, she was still told to wait with the mold and water and bugs.
My elder sister, she told me, she said, "You need to call 19 Action News."
Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much over you. Goddamn shame. I don't. I don't know. But we be clean though. We be fly. Our hair stay did. Our nails stay done. Yeah. Our clothes, our outfits and shit, they popping. Yeah. I bet you nobody other than her sister them knew about her problem. I bet she was also getting peed in. Yeah. Just saying. They say she wearing a hat. You say no man in her life. And listen. I can almost guarantee you, a man in her life, things would have been done different inside of that situation. A lot of y'all women do be getting ran over because there is no man. And y'all still don't get it. Y'all still don't get it. We are meant to be together. The things that you is good at or not good at, he's good at. The things that he's not good at, you're good at. We bring that there together, we can live better. You said the basements are fine. Yeah. I just seen like too many videos of basements that's really not together. I don't like the basements that's not together. I think that is my problem. I saw too many movies of shit just being not together and it's holes in the walls and it just looked dark and dingy in a lot of these basements, man. Like it really do. But anyway, we got a good quick story. Real quick. Let me go ahead and grab this right here. We have a trial date that is sought for a good mama who is accused of running over her baby. A mama done ran over her baby out here because her baby was out here playing.
Away from Helene for just a moment, get some local news and some new information at noon. A trial date has now been set for the mother accused of running over her 8-year-old daughter at Cedar Glen apartment complex in South Bend late last month. 27-year-old Jasmine White is up against 2 neglect of a dependent charges. White pled
Jasmine, oh cutie,
not guilty. Keep that in mind. Back on August 29th, witnesses say the girl and her siblings were running alongside White's car as part of some type of game. The video allegedly shows White then speeding off while the 8-year-old was hanging onto the front passenger door handle. Charging paperwork, according to that, say the girl's foot ended up getting caught under the rear tire of White's car as it was moving, pulling her to the ground, causing severe head injuries, including skull fractures and the loss of 5 teeth as well. White's trial date, we have just learned, would be a jury trial. That is expected to start next year, January 6th.
I think that she's going to get off. This beautiful baby pled not guilty. She is not guilty of what they is trying to charge her for. Let's see.
Neglect of a dependent charges. White pled not guilty. Keep that in mind. Back on August 29th, witnesses say the girl and her siblings were running alongside White's car as part of some type of game. The video allegedly shows White then speeding off while the 8-year-old was hanging onto the front passenger door handle.
She was speeding off. 8-year-old hanging on to the door handle. Mama speeding off, baby hanging on to the door handle. Mama don't see baby, I guess, hanging on to the door handle. She released the door handle, and while releasing the door handle, she would fall because she's holding on because of speeding, and when she falls, her face would actually hit the ground. While her face actually hit the ground, her body falls, and the car will run over her legs, at least her legs or foot, Not guilty. Not guilty. Ain't taking no damn responsibility like that.
Charging paperwork, according to that, say the girl's foot ended up getting caught under the rear tire of White's car as it was moving, pulling her to the ground, causing severe head injuries, including skull fractures and the loss of 5 teeth as well.
Gotta ask yourself this right here. So, as a good mama, how you don't know that your baby is hanging on to the door? And if you do know that your baby is hanging on to the door, why would you put your foot on the gas? Don't know. But I will be giving y'all an update whenever they update me to let me update y'all. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold on. What her name is? Shout out to Jasmine White. Bam. Good mama of multiple children. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Just saying though. She good people though. I went to school like with her cousin. You know what I'm saying? She good people though. Listen, I just want to say that y'all children is stupid. Well, not all. Let's say children is stupid. Children really do like have a problem out here in the doggone street. I just got to tell y'all. Let me grab that right there. We have another trend. We have a trend. Let me refresh to see how many thumbs up we got right now. We're at 267 thumbs up. Can we get over 300? You say, Willie, I am with you. You have to have a fully furnished basement, no concrete, drywall, carpet, and tile by the washer and dryer. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Because I've actually seen good, like real good, immaculate basements. I've only seen like a few of those. But I've seen a lot of like disgusting looking, creepy looking, I'm not going down there for nothing looking basements. I want to, fully furnished. It's got to be nice. I want all of the walls sealed. You know what I'm saying? Like the walls sealed so we ain't got no creepy crawlies and stuff like that. Yeah. Tile and carpet in it. Stuff like that. 'Cause other than that, oh hell no. We ain't doing that right there. We have a new trend. And they're calling it the Nike Elite Zipper Pulls. People is stealing the zipper pulls. I know. We not cheering no more. We have no idea, or you good people have no idea what a Nike Elite Zipper Pull is. Well, let's go ahead on to show you what they stealing.
It is the latest bizarre trend on TikTok, stealing the zipper pulls from a pricey Nike backpack. The goal for many thieves to resell the small accessory for big money. Others are just in it for the social media clout. Of course, Fox's Teresa Priolo has more from New York.
This zipper right here is what the trend is all about. People are taking these zippers off of the Nike Elite bags just to tie it to their own.
I bet you didn't see this trend coming. The hottest craze on and off social media in schools right now is stealing the zipper pull off of the Nike Elite backpack. The backpack itself is only available online right now, and it's pricey, between $87 and $92. But the zipper pulls, they're selling on eBay for half the cost of the bag.
They selling zipper pulls. It's a string. That should say for $37 on eBay.
$87 and $92. But the zipper...
This say $37 for the zipper pull.
Pulls, they're selling on eBay for half the cost of the bag. It's insanity at its finest.
I mean, I guess you could sell anything, but like zipper pulls would not be my first choice, personally.
Yeah.
Would
it be yours? You would absolutely not.
I like the hustle though. You know, it's all about the hustle, but I don't like the stealing part of it.
I think it's really wrong, but I also feel like as it spreads throughout TikTok, it's just going to get bigger and bigger. So eventually schools, I feel like they should ban Nike Elite backpacks.
If you believe
you should never feel like the backpack should be banned. It's not the damn product, it's the damn people. TikTok has got y'all children and a lot of y'all young adults. They got y'all gone.
What you see on TikTok, schools nationwide are holding meetings to implore parents not to buy or send their kids to school with these backpacks. Others are wearing their backpacks like a baby carrier, and some are resorting to braiding the string.
So why don't they just take the string off if it's a prop?
It's just wrong, but it's also...
You said that's why TikTok getting banned. But then again, it's not TikTok. It's the people.
A little weird because it's just a string, you know?
What is so different from TikTok, Snapchat to Instagram, Twitter, that have these young people following more of the trends that's on TikTok? Supposed to like the other trends that was on like Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that right there. I don't understand.
What's the point? Another good point.
Why her face so shiny? Baby, what's going on?
What's
she wet? Is it raining out there?
the point? Another good point. No one knows exactly.
Y'all do understand that they are just strings.
It's literally just string. There's no logo, no special lock, and it only helps you pull the exceptionally small zipper on the backpack. And while it might seem like a harmless activity, it is still a crime.
It's necessary and it's very important that we have these prohibitions in place that would act as deterrents to prevent kids from doing this in the future.
Another crazy aspect of this story, this isn't a new backpack. Nike has been selling this exact same backpack for years. It was, though, for basketball purposes, and now it's turned into a school backpack. It's only now that it is blown up on social media that it's cool again. And so
it's kind of like when back in my days when we had Air Force Ones. Air Force One was $19. The rapper made a song, Stomping in my Air Force One. Shit went up to $150 to $200 to $300 if I'm not mistaken. No, it was about a good little $150. Shoes that was $19 went up to $150. And you had to have them. I don't understand. You had to have them forces.
Oh, Teresa Priolo, Fox News.
Damn it, the bag been out. But somebody done turned the shit into a trend. I need to make the Willie Williams show into a trend. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Maybe I got to get on TikTok. It may happen. But yeah. You say that they were $69 to $100. Well, for people like who wear like over 12s, them shits hadn't got up to $150, $175. See, and I wear a 14 wide. Goddamn shoes expensive. You know what I'm saying? But they was $19 and you can get them at Payless. Yeah. $19 forces. Moving right along, can't go eat much hold you. I don't even know how a trend gets started. Like, I don't know. I don't understand. People, we just, in my mind, just a stupid people because we just don't have shit to do. I think a lot of time we just be doing stuff. I think that we just want something to do. I think that we want to be a part of stuff because maybe our lives is not going the way that we actually want our lives to go. I'm not sure, but maybe that's what it is. 30 high school students stranded from. Oh, hell no. Oh, what is this? We got some stranded students. I got to know what school this right here is. She said that they were fake. He said, damn, Willie, twice my little foot. Yeah, my shoes been expensive a long time. He said $50 for the swap meet knockoffs. Yes, because we used to go to the flea market. You can get them in the flea market for the old 50, yeah. You say they're 110, 130. Now the brand, now when they brand new, that's a damn shame. They still high price. It was $19 when I was coming up. This is crazy. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Now, I didn't watch this right here, but I am just looking. The title of this video is saying roughly 30 Philadelphia high school students were stranded following a camping trip in North Carolina. I have a question. Have y'all ever been on a camping trip in high school? I don't think back in my day that they would have trusted us of going on a camping trip in high. You mean to tell me that we get to spend a night in the woods and with girls? Really? I wouldn't. Oh my God. Let's see what they're talking about.
The arduous task of recovery continues along the more than 600-mile stretch of devastation left behind by Hurricane Helene.
Because of the hurricane.
The storm made landfall in Florida's Big Bend region as a Category 4 and continued to carve a path of destruction through several states.
The road fell apart. The road gone. We can't put like a car. We can't cross. No. Ooh, they gonna have to get that thing. Remember, damn it, I think it's the military type thing. It's a fold out thing. Damn it, what is that thing called? I've seen it in movies. I saw it in cartoons. It was in G.I. Joe too. I'm older, y'all. It's a road thing, and it just spread out, and it touches on each side. I forgot what the name of it is. Just say it looked like a movie.
There
right?
are hundreds still unaccounted for, and the death toll stands at 120, but officials fear it will continue to rise.
Ooh, who bought that house? I know, boy, they ain't got no insurance. Big man, then some bit. You say, Willie, why not buy the bag and take off the zipper and put them on eBay to make some of the bread back? That's an excellent. Ooh, that's an excellent point. Excellent point.
It will continue to rise. The National Guard has joined federal and local teams of first responders in the rush to find survivors and reach hard-hit communities.
If I'm not mistaken, in Carolina, it was like 30 dead In another part of Florida, it was 29 dead, and I think that over 100 people is missing. And I think in total it's like 100 and some people who is dead.
Crews are also hard at work providing shelter and essentials to those in the storm's path. A group of students from Girard College that traveled to Asheville, North Carolina last week is still among the many people stranded due to Helene.
Did y'all see what just happened? They said students from a college.
Path. A group of students from Girard College.
A group of students from Girard College. The title of this thing say roughly 30 Philadelphia high school students were stranded.
That traveled to Asheville, North Carolina last week is still among the many people stranded due to Helene. Action News reporter Charles Watson live at Girard College tonight. And Charles, we know you spoke with some of the parents of one of those students.
Then why is it saying high school?
Yeah, that's right, Rick. I did speak to parents, and as you can imagine, they're upset and worried about their kid who drove down to Asheville, North Carolina for a camping trip a week ago. They were supposed to return to Girard College here behind me last Friday, but the destruction from Hurricane Helene prevented that. Now those parents say they don't know when their kid will be back.
I'm upset. I'm angry.
Terrell Dargan is bubbling with emotions as his daughter Tiara and dozens of other Girard College 9th grade students sit stranded on a camping trip in Asheville, North Carolina.
Did y'all just hear what they said? I know it wasn't me. Say false advertising. Listen. Watch this.
Bubbling with emotions as his daughter Tiara and dozens of other Girard College 9th grade students sit stranded on a camping trip in Asheville, North Carolina.
Other college 9th grade students. His daughter has a thing that say 2024, so she just graduated. So this should be her first year in college. But the title says high school students, 30 of them. Say college 9th grade student. It's not making sense.
Dargan is bubbling with emotions as his daughter Tiara and dozens of other Girard College 9th grade students sit stranded on a camping trip in Asheville, North Carolina. This after rain and wind remnants from Hurricane Helene devastated the area.
And then we got to ask a question like this right here. So you mean that the camping people did not make these people evacuate? Hell, the college students, the administration did not tell them y'all need to come on back. They finna have a storm, a hurricane, Helena finna impact. What is wrong with these people? So y'all just lay around there, huh? The storm, oh, y'all didn't think they were gonna be bad. Oh, y'all didn't even think they were gonna hit Carolina like that. That's what's up. That's really, really what's up. Y'all do understand this right here too. School just started like a month and a half, like a month and a week, something like that right there. They already on a camping trip. College? Say somebody pregnant. Hell yeah. Look at all the males and females. We hunching. I don't know what
grade students sit stranded on a camping trip in Asheville, North Carolina.
Well, hell,
this after rain and wind remnants.
Since they are in college, of course they hunted on the campus too, because they're not around their parents also, which is a great thing. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say, who is he angry at? The hurricane? Like, it's not making no sense. I don't understand, Daddy.
Their kid will be back.
I'm upset. I'm angry.
Terrell Dargan is bubbling with emotions as his daughter Tiara and dozens of other Girard College 9th grade students sit stranded on a camping trip in Asheville, North Carolina. This after rain and wind remnants from Hurricane Helene devastated the area.
We've seen all these floods and stuff, and we got worried about where the kids at.
The students left for the trip in the Blue Ridge Mountains with an organization known.
Well, they're not kids anymore. We got to stop doing that right there. They're adults.
Is outward bound a week ago. They were supposed to return Friday, but when it looked like that wasn't possible, Girard College contacted the parents.
The kids is doing okay. They got enough food, enough water. We don't know when we're going to be able to get them out of there.
Earlier today,
they were supposed to left on Friday. Why they weren't able to leave on Friday? All they had to do is pack up, put some gas in the vehicle and leave. They're adults.
The school's president released a statement reading in part, quote, all students and adults are safe and are being cared for while Outward Bound works with local and state officials to clear the roads that provide access to the camp. Emergency first responders and volunteers from the Delaware Valley, like New Jersey Task Force 1, are among those tasked with clearing roads, rescues, and providing shelter to those in need. The Red Cross says it'll be sending half a dozen volunteers to help tomorrow morning.
What we will see will be devastating.
These kids are not all right. They're upset and they are worried.
Durkin says in his brief conversation with his daughter on Sunday, he could hear it in her voice that she was scared.
Stop. All right. So this is 5 years later. Oh, cause I was thinking that it was like 2024, and I'm like, she looked real young to just been graduated. Hell, she still look young. Now with this look right here, she can look 12 right here in 2024 when she done graduated high school. That baby got a young face out here.
Conversation with his daughter on Sunday, he could hear it in her voice that she was scared. Now he wants to know who made the call for the students to shelter in place in the path of a dangerous storm.
Yeah, like I said, why the school didn't get them up out of there?
Was it that y'all didn't know about that? And why did you say, well, let's cut it short and bring these children home?
And all of them how can we 100% blame the school when these are adults? I don't give a damn that they is young adults. They adults. Nobody said, well, damn it, the storm finna come. We need to go. If we ain't finna go, I'm finna try to go myself. I'm finna get the hell off around here. What is we talking about?
Yeah, now in terms of why the children were left down there in Asheville, a rep for Girard College tells me the school made a decision that it thought was in the best interest of student safety. Meantime, North Carolina Outward Bound tells me that it is currently working with the National Forest Service to clear a path from that campsite down to a main road so the students can begin to make their way home, and we're told that could happen within the next 48 hours. For now, we're live in front of Girard College. Charles Watson, Channel 6, Action News, Rick.
Oh, you say it's an independent study program. Oh, I got to put it up on the screen. Okay. They did that wrong. I think somebody had done said, well, Willie, that is the name of the school. The name of the school is a damn college. I'm like, what? I don't know, but then I got to put it up here. Yeah, throw me off, man. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm grabbing this thing right. I'm like, what the hell is we talking about? It's misinformation or something. It's a regular school. It's a K through 12. Well, it's a 1 through 12 school. The name is Girard, I guess that's how we pronounce it, College. That's the name of the school. It is a high school. This is literally a high school. You know what else is kind of crazy to me? I don't understand grades 1 through 12, but we saw his daughter take a picture, class of 2024. So she's graduated. She's graduated already. What is campus life? Residence life. Oh, so you get to stay. Oh, so this is a private school. Oh, yeah, somebody did. Right. This is a private school. Yeah, but she already graduated. Enriched living, last facility. Oh, so you probably got to have a little change to go ahead in. Hell yeah, if they're taking camping trips. Enriched activities and all that fly stuff. You may have to 4 max high school student occupancy per room. 4 max high school students occupancy per rooms. Oh, so you get to live on the dorm. 2001, year that elementary and middle school dorms were built. Oh, so they just started in 2023, the year that the high school's dorm were fully renovated. You say, Willie, she graduated the 8th grade and going to the 9th grade, middle school to high school graduation. So she did. So when I had them say, oh man, she looked like she like 12. Hold on. I said in her 2024 pick. Hold on. And what the hell I do with it? All right, this one. So I said in her 2024 pick that she looked at like she was 12. They confused the hell out of me. Hold on. Right about. See, she looked to be like 12 right here. So how old was she in 19? Somebody said that this was the 6th grade, but if this is the 8th grade graduation and now she's in the 9th grade, what the hell was this? I don't understand. Say, Pastor, she graduated to the 9th grade. Okay, so this is a 14-year-old. Let's give her like a 14 then, right? So 5 years of 14. So she was 11. 5 years of 14. No, so that's 4. She was 9. So this is her at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. So she was 9 right here. And now she about 14 right here. Okay, because they did give us another close-up one or something like that. I thought. My bad. Oh, so this is just the name of the school. It's college. This is her face right here. All right. So she's just going to the 9th grade. Got it. So she graduated from the 8th going to the 9th grade. And I kind of don't even understand like why there would even be a graduation thing when the school is from 1st to 12th grade. Shout out to Houston for the $5 super chat. They say, Willie, I was in the program 9th through 12th, prepares you for college. You say it was called Upward Bound at Delta College. Theirs is called Outward Bound. Oh, okay. Graduated in 2019, probably from the 5th or the 6th grade. Oh, all right. I'm getting it. But it's just strange that it would just be all at the same school. Oh, no, it couldn't be at the same school because they just got started in 21. Aha. So it was just a different school. And all right, bam. So they confused the hell out of me because they wrote it high school, but the name of the school is college, and they kept calling it college. And oh, they hunting. Hell, they live on campus together. They getting it in, and I don't blame them though. Y'all ain't got to sit around your parents all the goddamn time. They say my daughters went to early college at Fayetteville State University. They out there hunting too. Yep. You say, Willie, wait until you see the clip of the judge. Oh, my. The clip of the judge? What's going on with the judge? And they went on a camping trip and school just started. Well, so is this like a year-round school or something? Admission and eligibility. Oh, man. Eligibility. Students with no grades below 70 on their report card from the previous or current academy. Students have a attendance record of being 95% or more of the school days. Financial. Oh, jeez. Oh, I gotta put this up on the screen. Oh no! Wait a minute. Like I said. You got to have a little paper to be around here. You got to have a little paper. What am I under? Yep. The eligibility. The eligibility. Grab that. Put that right there down. Let me bring y'all to some of the eligibilities. Here we go. Household and family size, 2. Annual income, 51. Family size, 3, 64. 4, 78. 5, 90, 91. 6 people in your household. Your income need to be 106. 7, 117. 8, 131. These are the requirements for eligibility. Yeah. Yeah. To be able to afford this doggone school. So I don't think that they're giving out vouchers. I don't think that they're giving out vouchers. We can go to any school that we want to. No. Hold on. Gilrod, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Gilrod College serves family with limited financial means. Limited financial means. Hell, they probably do accept vouchers. Means to lessen their financial burdens while they strive to improve their socioeconomic situation. With this goal in mind, families are financially eligible to apply to the college if parents and guardians' annual income does not exceed the provided household size thresholds. Oh, so this is for low income. This ain't for you $150,000, $200,000 people. No, it cannot exceed this right here. You cannot make over 50 to be eligible. So how much is the school though? Gerard is how you pronounce it. You say, Willie, the website said 100% of needs-based students receive full scholarships. Oh, okay. So they're doing some free stuff then. I wonder who owns this academy. Oh, is this our good brother? Dr. Umar? Did Dr. Umar get the thing started up? This thing on 43 acres in Philly. This is in Philadelphia too. I know good as hell well Dr. Umar ain't done popped up doggone school. He said it's a 5-day boarding school for academically capable students, grades 1 through 12, from families with limited financial resources, each headed by a single parent or guardian. Oh, this for single mamas? Wait a minute. Yeah. I was thinking, damn, did Umar open up the doggone school then? This is from families with limited financial resources, each headed by a single parent or guardian. So they is not accepting people from a 2-parent household? Say, leave Dr. Umar out of this. My bad. I am so sorry. It's just like the first thing that popped in my mind. He said the funny thing is a private school is restrictive than public schools. You said this is actually interesting. This is a single parent and or guardian school. All Girard students receive a full scholarship to take part in the school's strong academic program to live safely on its enclosed 43-acre campus in Philly. Isn't this what our good brother was trying to do? That the kids, they have to live on campus. It's a boarding school. Oh, so these are donors. They got that paper, big. Students to faculty ratio 12-1. 12 kids in a room. I didn't know that y'all would send like y'all children like a first grader. A first grader is like 5, right? 5 or 6. Y'all send like your 5 or 6 year old to like the boarding school. That's what's up. That's what's up. Get rid of that. Yeah. Oh man. Wow, 43 acres though. Our history. Yeah. Tradition and innovation and success. A philanthropy shown by French immigrants and merchants. You say at the time it's definitely 1831. Stephen, okay, he was the richest man in America. Also, this is a rich Frenchman. A rich Frenchman. Okay, bam. Alright, cool. Go ahead. Got that paper. Got that little paper 250 years ago. Damn, that's what's up. Surviving boarding school documentary on its way. Listen, man. Oh, man. College career preparedness. College life. Out of school time, activities, student work programs, health and wellness, yada, support online, Gap Fund. That's what's up. That's what's up to these good people. Y'all give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Midday News out here in the doggone streets. We got the lights up 291. I wish that we could have hit the 300. I wish we could have hit the 300. I've never heard of this single family or this single parent so they did not do an interview with none of the single mamas. They did with the single father then. They didn't do a interview, a concerned single mother. Wait, what? I can't believe it. I can't believe that right there. Something is changing. Shout out to D-Boy for the $5 super chat. He say, pettiness star. Say, can anyone tell me which of KK parents black and show a pic? They ain't gonna be able to do that. They ain't gonna be able to do that. You say, well, you got to get out more. Yes, I do. I didn't know. Say, Dr. Umar's school is going to be named Donations. You wrong for that right there. Listen, as soon as our good brother get this school up, I am going to be a champion for his school. Yes, I am. I'm going to shout it out on my show. Believe that. Listen. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Y'all done made it to the end. We got 298. We got 298 thumbs up, and we trying to hit the 300. Is y'all good people trying to hit the 300? I really would appreciate that right there. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. Say your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Y'all please remember to go round to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel and watch the standalone videos. Give y'all such a pat on the back. Y'all done hit 300. I appreciate that right there. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna catch y'all when I can out here in these streets. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful one. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm gone.